Hey friends, Nos here. Welcome back to the channel in 2023. I hope you all had safe and fun holidays. It's been said that your eyes can deceive you, but your ears don't lie. And one thing I've found out about researching true crime is that 911 calls can be truly terrifying. I can't imagine a thick skin you'd have to be an emergency operator. I have a lot of respect for people on the line, trying to help people through scary situations that they never wanted to be a part of. Today I wanted to do something a little different from my usual videos, and bring you a few 911 calls that have stuck with me for some time. I will warn you that these calls are pretty unsettling, so you've been warned ahead of time. Today, I'm bringing you 3 unnerving 911 calls. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
911, please fire ambulance.
Yes, hello?
Hi, 911. Do you need the police or the ambulance?
Yes, ma'am. I need the police.
To what address? What's going on there?
A murder has been committed.
Oh, a murder has been committed? By who?
By me, ma'am.
By you?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you murder?
I murdered my wife.
When?
Around 7 this morning.
Okay, what's your name?
Checkington Sinclair.
Checkington?
Yes.
Okay. Is she still there?
Yes, she's still here.
What did you kill her with?
I killed her with the gun.
You shot her? Where'd you shoot her?
I shot her in the head.
Is she in the bathroom or is she in the bedroom? Where's she at?
She's in the bedroom.
She's in the bedroom?
Yes.
Do you still have the gun?
Yes, I still do have the gun.
Do you have it in your hand or where's it at?
It's on a dining table.
Alright, we've got somebody coming out there to talk to you. Why did you do this?
We got into an argument and she came at me with the knife.
And so you shot her?
I feel like I could defend myself. She was just going to attack me with the knife.
Okay. What was your wife's name?
Latoisa Artgret.
What was it?
Latoisa Artgret.
Okay. How long have y'all been together?
We've been married for 7 months.
7 months?
Going on to 8. Yes.
Do you fight often?
Yes, we have fight. We do fight often.
Okay. How do you spell your name?
CHECKINGSON.
Okay. And your phone number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
How long would it take someone to get out here now?
It's not going to take them very long.
All right, ma'am.
All right. Can you just not go anywhere near the gun? Do you want to go maybe stand by the front door?
I'm in the living room. The gun is over there by the dining table. I'm nowhere near the gun. I'm not going to test anyone there. I just want the police officer to come over and just handle this.
Okay, well, they're going to be there in just a little bit.
All right, ma'am. Hello?
I'm still here.
Hello?
I'm still here.
You still want me to stay on the line now?
Okay.
You still want me to stay on the line now?
It's up to you. If you want to stay on the phone with me, that's fine.
I'll just wait for the police officer to get here now.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you.
In the early morning of October 26, 2014, in Port St. Lucie, Florida, 21-year-old Checking-Sin Sinclair shot his wife, 24-year-old Latwasa Argret, twice, once to knock her down, and one bullet into her head. Argret was also carrying their unborn child of 7 weeks, which tragically ended both of their lives. They weren't even married a year before the crime occurred. When Sinclair called 911 to self-report the murder, he explained to the operator that it was out of self-defense because the two argued, and that Argret came at him with a knife. But when the crime scene was examined, it seemed Sinclair planted the knife and spent hours staging the scene before calling 911. Assistant State Attorney Brandon White said this wasn't just a murder, this was an execution. It's chilling hearing him talk so calmly to the operator, as he tells her he wanted to report a murder, and that it was him who committed it. In 2018, he was sentenced to 2 life sentences for the first-degree murder of Latwasa Argret and the embryo.
Greenwood 911 may help you.
Oh, yes. I need an officer at the 2007 Callison Highway.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm just stressed out, and I'm about to take my life.
What's your name?
It's unknown.
Okay, do you have a weapon with you?
Huh?
Do you have a weapon with you?
Yes.
What do you have, sir?
A 44. Get in there.
Don't point at me.
What's going on?
Get a whistle. Lock the doors.
Greenwood 911.
This is Lori Ware.
Yes.
I live at 201 5 Callison Highway.
Yeah, what's going on?
I just got 4 kids at my door that says that somebody just killed their mama.
Wait a minute.
Locked in this house.
Look, I need at 2015 Callison Highway. She's got 4 kids there saying somebody just killed their mother. Is this going to be at 2007?
I have no idea what their address is.
Listen to me.
Get back there and lock the door. Get back there in your room. Everybody in one room.
Listen. Tell me, who's the oldest one there?
She is only like 4 years old.
That's the oldest one?
Yes.
Is this Lori?
This is.
Lori, is Robert there?
No.
Okay, listen to me.
I'm trying.
Okay, you're okay.
Hold on, here. Take the baby. Okay.
The oldest one from the residence is 4 years old?
Hold on. I think so, yeah. Her name is Taylor.
Ask her what she saw.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I gotta calm down.
It's okay. We have officers already on the way because we got a call, but I need to know.
Look, wait. I want you to calm down for a minute, okay? I want you to tell me what you saw.
We were beside the ramp inside, and Mom always telling me like that. He broke it. In the woods.
Who was he?
Brian.
Okay. Did she say Brian had what?
Brian had what?
A gun with him.
A gun with him.
Okay. Ask her. Did he shoot her mommy?
Did he shoot your mommy?
I don't know. He took us somewhere back in the dining room, and all I heard was the gun sound.
Okay.
She heard the gun?
She heard the gun.
Okay. He took her in the Brian Sweat took their mother in the back of the room, and they did hear a gun go off, Michelle.
I need to know if...
You stay where you are.
Okay.
We have everybody coming, and you just take care of those children for us, okay?
I got that.
Okay.
I got that. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. And look, if you hear anything or you see anything from that residence, let me know.
In this room, we are not.
That's fine. I don't want you to go out. I want you to stay there. Okay? Can you see out of any window?
I can.
Okay, that's fine. You stay there, and I will call you back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye.
She has 4. I'm calling Lori back. This Lori girl.
Hello?
Lori, this is
Yes.
Stephanie again.
Okay.
What is their mother's name?
Okay. What's your mommy's name? Chandra Fields?
Chandra Fields. Does she know how old her mommy is?
EMS is coming here.
No, they're stopping there because they can't go to the residence until longer.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
How old's your mommy?
2-4.
You don't know?
That's okay.
She's got to be in her 20s, I think. No idea. I'm just finding out that my kids are over there.
How many is there of them?
There's 4 that came over. Taylor, what's your name? And Kaylee, Diane. Hey, Ava.
Is that all 4 of their mothers?
It's not. That's not all y'all's mommies, is it? That's just whose mommy is it, Taylor? Your 2? You 3 then. 3 of them's mama.
Okay. Is Brian their mom's boyfriend?
Is Brian your mom's boyfriend? Okay. All right, Presley, when you went over there, what did he say to you?
He yelled that they couldn't come out there. Cause I can't wait.
So he had them in, did he have them in the house? Everybody was in the house?
I didn't hear you. They can't come out right now.
Okay, and then y'all just come home.
And I thought it was strange.
Well, they weren't gone. I was on the porch when they left to go over to see if Asa. Where is Asa and Ty? They're in the house.
Whoa. Do what now?
There's 2 other children in.
How old?
Asa is probably 6, 7, 9. He's so small.
All right.
And Tyreek is 11.
There's an 11 and a 9-year-old still in that house.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Are they boys?
They are boys.
2 boys.
Yes.
I'm on the phone with Lori Ware again, and she's talking to
the children.
And 3 of them belong to the female, and she just asked where was the other 2, and they said they were still in the house in their room.
Because my kids left, and they weren't gone not even 2 or 3 minutes and come straight back. They said that he hollered at them that nobody could come out of the house.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank God.
Yes.
God.
What did...
Okay. Ask me.
What was the last thing that they... I know it's going to be the 4-year-old that heard it. She did hear a gunshot. Was it one?
That's what she said.
Just one.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. How many shots did you hear? Just one?
Okay.
Okay.
Bless your heart.
Did you see anything? Did you see your mommy after you heard the shot? No. Where were y'all at? Okay. Were you in the same room? And Asa and Tyreek were in their room? Did somebody send them to their room? Brian, where's your granddaddy?
In the same room,
they're tied up.
And they have duct tape on their mouth.
Who's tied up?
Who's tied up, baby? Is Mama and Grandpa?
The name of Mom is Tyreek.
Tyreek and Asa are tied up. And who else? Mama and Granddaddy, but not your mommy?
Okay. Their grandparents live there also?
It is their grandparents' residence. It's their residence. They,
Yes.
Kayla, y'all aren't living over there again, are you?
Okay. The neighbor's on the phone talking to the child. He's talking to the children. The children are saying that the 2 boys are tied up, along with the grandparents, with duct tape.
Did y'all just run out of the house, or did he tell you to come here? He told you 4 to go to Presley's. Oh my God. Okay.
And the children are saying that he told them to run to Presley's. Brian told them that?
Brian told them to go to my house.
Brian, the person who's doing this, supposedly,
And the two boys
told them to run to the residence.
tied up.
Told the girls to leave, but he tied the two boys up and the two grandparents. Okay. What is that child's name that's telling us that?
Shayla.
Shayla?
Shayla, what's your last name? Owens.
Okay. And
How old are you, Shayla? 7.
And she's 7 years old.
So tiny.
Ask her if she saw them duct taped up.
Did you see him duct tape them up?
When we came in the door, we didn't see nobody.
You didn't see nobody? Do you just think they're tied up, or did you see them tied up?
He said they were tied up with duct tape all around.
Okay, where were y'all at when you come in? What had y'all been doing?
We said, my mom.
Shayla.
We came in the door and he jumped out.
Y'all came in the door and he jumped out with the gun.
Okay. Spell her name for me.
Shayla, spell your name for me, lady. C-H-A-Y. L-A.
Okay.
That's good. You get an A. You did good. Did you see Tyreek and Asa tied up? He just told you he tied them up. Did you see your mama and your granddad? They were tied up too. But y'all were outside playing when he got there?
On the door.
It looked like blood on the door. What window was broken? The window in whose room? Their laundry room window was broken when Jake and Presley went there. It was shattered?
And he told the kids he had tied them up, right?
Yes.
And they said that he was hiding in the woods. How did he know?
Do not move out of this room.
Yeah, just stay there, because I don't know.
I have a weapon, so I'm going to put this up since they're all out there.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
And I didn't show it to them.
No.
So.
Is Shayla a neighbor, or?
The grandparents own the residence, and Tyreek has lived there with them for pretty much the grandparents keep the children a lot. And some of them live there on and off, and some live there full time.
Okay.
Okay. I'm calming down tremendously.
That's okay. If you need to get that,
I guess.
Go ahead and just answer that and see. Okay. It's right past. It's right past Rehoboth Church on the left.
Yeah, right past
Rehoboth.
Church.
Okay, this is the grandparents' house.
We got the lady back
Okay.
Hey.
4-year-old child there.
And there's a 7.
Staying downstairs.
Okay.
11-year-old and a 9-year-old child there with them ducks.
Oh my God, please let those boys be okay.
I know.
And there's a 7-year-old there with them. The 4-year-old and 7-year-old right there. I'm saying this.
The 7-year-old said they walked into the residence. Brian jumped out with a gun and told them he had the boys tied up.
And the grandparents.
And the grandparents. Tony, he's going to call back. He's going to call back and get details.
You know, I heard screaming, but I thought it was coming from a whole nother direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought so too. when you were on the radio.
Well, I'm just glad somebody was at home because
EMS still can't get in there because they're still...
no, they won't be able to get in until they can make access to the residence.
Have they made access?
No, ma'am.
Oh, my God. Oh, my...
Well, they just do that for their safety because they don't want to go into something.
No, I meant law enforcement.
Oh, yeah.
They're in there?
No, not yet. They can't really go inside until they know what's...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I work in the emergency room.
That's right. I just know when I saw Robert Ware, I live down that way in Callison.
Yeah.
So I know it was with the fire department, and your kids go to 96.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because my son goes to 96. He's young. And
I mean, like, I was cooking supper.
And you have 1 or 2 children?
I have, together, Robert and I have 6, but I have 3 here now.
Right, okay.
I need to let these dogs in so they'll shut up.
So your kids play together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do quite often.
Yeah, and it's good that...
I don't know.
I know.
Come on. I've just never had that big of an adrenaline rush in all of my life.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine.
All I could think was just get in the house and lock the door. And I mean, within seconds of them being in the house was when I called y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, please let those boys be okay.
I just hope he told them that he did that and he didn't, and maybe they're just not there.
No, that they should be there.
They should be.
They should be there.
Okay. Can you see a car at their residence? Well, I guess before all this happened, could you see a car at the residence?
No, you can't.
Okay, you can't see back there?
No.
Okay. I didn't know how far back. I know they're
right beside us. They're actually a double wide right before our house coming down the road.
Right. Okay. R110-4.
They okay? They just calmed down a lot. I have. They haven't gotten in yet.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hang up with you.
Yeah.
But if they say anything else, anything can come to their minds that they didn't realize. Just write it down.
Okay.
Write down which child said it.
Okay.
And that way, because, I know the county's going to come to your house, but if they need to call you, I'm going to transfer them to your number.
Okay.
Okay. And if you need anything, just call us back. And if I hear anything, I'll call you.
In the evening of October 29th, 2013, in Greenwood County, South Carolina, 27-year-old Brian Sweat made a call to 911, claiming he was stressed out and that he was going to take his own life. The operator asked Brian if he had a weapon, to which Brian replied he had a .44. He then says to get in there. As you listen to the audio, you can hear crying and screaming, and someone saying, "Don't point that at me," in the background. The operator asked Brian what was going on, and the call ends abruptly. The second call came in from a neighbor, Lori, who took in 4 kids from the residence in which the situation was taking place. In the beginning of the call, Lori seems distraught, but then calms down, and the operator remains professional and collective. One of the girls mentioned that Brian had shot their mom, 26-year-old Chandra Fields, in the head and killed her. The kids were outside playing when Brian approached them with a gun and said that people were tied up with duct tape. The people being the grandparents, 51-year-old Richard Fields and 49-year-old Melissa Fields, and Chandra's nephews, 11-year-old Tariq Robinson and 9-year-old William Asa Robinson. One of the kids mentioned that Brian told the young girls that no one could come out of the house and told them to leave, so the kids rushed over to the neighbor's house to find safety. The call continues and Lori remains calm with the operator until they finally hang up. After the 911 calls were placed, A SWAT team went to the residence to negotiate with Brian, but unfortunately failed to get any response from anybody inside. When the officers entered the house, they found 6 bodies in various rooms. Richard Fields, Melissa Fields, Chandra Fields, Tariq Robinson, and William Asa Robinson all had gunshot wounds that tragically ended their lives that night. Brian Sweat was the last person with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Sweat had a long-standing criminal history of theft and burglary, and before the incident was facing up to 20 years in prison for undisclosed crimes. Sweat also made some pretty ominous Facebook posts prior to that night. The call is haunting, and the whole thing is tragic. I hope the brave girls that managed to escape are coping through it okay.
911, what's your emergency?
Help, I've just been shot.
Where? Who?
I've just been shot.
Where are you at? Okay, how did you get shot? Who shot you?
My grandma shot me.
Your grandma and grandpa shot you?
My grandma. I'm gonna die. Help.
Okay, we're gonna stay on the phone with me, okay, sir? I'm gonna get help on the way. I'm gonna get help on the way, okay? Where were you shot at? Where are you shot?
My chest.
Your chest?
Yes.
Okay, who are your grandparents still there?
No.
Okay, did you get some kind of, can you walk or are you sitting?
I'm sitting.
Okay, I don't want you to move. Sir?
Where's the father at now?
Hello?
Are you there?
I got shot again. Help me.
You got shot again? Are they still there?
My stomach. Help.
Are they still there?
Yes. Please help. Help.
Sir? Hello? Hello? Anyone there?
On May 18, 2012, in West Bloomfield Township, Michigan, 17-year-old Jonathan Hoffman called 911. He claimed to the operator that he had been shot by his grandmother, 72-year-old Sandra Lane, and needed help immediately or he was going to die. Listening to the audio, you can hear the fear in his voice, to then hear a gunshot go off as Sandra approached him. You can hear Sandra screaming in the background and the call ends. To add some context to the story, Jonathan Hoffman had been staying with his grandparents due to his parents having a rocky relationship. They had planned to divorce, and on top of that his sister was diagnosed with a brain tumor. So the parents and Jonathan's sister moved to Arizona, leaving Jonathan behind with his grandparents. It was there that he would become deeply depressed and start using drugs, specifically synthetic marijuana, to try and cope with his depression. Sandra did not like that at all, and became very controlling over him. She didn't send him to rehab, but figured she would know how to keep him in check. On May 18th, Jonathan took a drug test and was positive for using. Sandra wasn't happy about this, since she was the person to drive him to the testing site. Later in the day, while Jonathan was in the bathroom getting ready to hang out with friends, Sandra prohibited him from doing so. Jonathan became upset and the two of them had a heated argument. Sandra was done at this point and told her husband to go on a walk with the dog. Here she would pull out a handgun that she had purchased just days before and threatened Jonathan with it. Jonathan immediately got defensive, and Sandra shot him twice in the chest. Sandra ran out of ammunition, so while she went to go grab some more to reload, Jonathan called 911. While Jonathan was on the call to the operator, Sandra shot him again. The police arrived at the scene where Sandra was out in the front yard with her hands raised, walking towards the police, telling them she murdered her grandson. The police walked into the house to unfortunately find Jonathan lying dead on the ground. He was shot 6 times in total. Sandra Lane was charged with second-degree murder and will spend a minimum of 20 years to a maximum of 40 years in prison. This call is one of the hardest to listen to, and I can't imagine how scared he must have been. "911 calls can be really intense, and some are truly unnerving. Hearing the eerie calmness of murderers talk to the operators, or the sheer terror from someone being harmed over the phone, sends chills down my spine. It's sad to know that people lost their lives, and I hope that the friends and family are doing okay from these situations. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.